yeah, so let's get into the race, guys. Get your votes in. So Max starting on pole, the reigning 2-time world champion. He won season 1 and season 2, so he's killing it at the moment. Norris and Perez, so Red Bull and Ted Racing. The two Mercs following close. Ricardo P8, the two Ferraris 9 and 10. Sonoda's had a pretty good qualifying in P11. Russell in the Williams P13. Jack Aiken down in 15th. So he needs his first race here, see how he goes. Keep an eye on him. And Schwartzman in his first race has not had a good qualifying either, down in P21. The game wants us to 2-stop, so we will do that. Starting a race in this new car with new regs. We have had new regulations, a massive overhaul as well. So we had the powertrain get completely reset. We've had the downforce get completely reset as well. So coming into season 3, we've had some massive changes here. Let's get back in front of my teammate here and get back in the right grid position. It's taken a while. Alright, here we go. For the first time in season 3, the lights are counting down. And we are away. We haven't had the best start. I've had a lot of wheel spin. Perez is going to get us here. Let's just hold the inside line and keep our nose clean. No damage would be ideal. Norris gets a pull wrong, and we've got a virtual safety car. Now guys, do we reckon we'll get any safety cars this race? What are we thinking? Bit of a lackluster start though. Quite the buzzkill going into the race here. Oh, we've had a great restart there under the virtual safety car. I don't know what caused that though. I had a look in some replay and couldn't see anything. Oh, here we go. Can we start this race off overtaking Perez into turn 1? Look at that straight line speed on the Red Bull though. I'm using full beans here. Alright, let's try and get a good exit. It's not quite happened there. We know the AI are strong in the first couple of laps. A little bit of a moment there for me. And we've gone wide. So let's just get ourselves into a rhythm now. We have lost a position. 2 positions in fact. But it's only lap 2. We've got a long way to go. Alright, just going to make sure we are in DRS range on the Red Bulls by the time we get in. So Max is starting to run away a little bit. And cool with the follow as well. Thank you very much, Big Dog, for the love. Make sure you jump into my social medias. So who's your favourite Formula 1 driver, bro? And we set a PB final sector for the whole race too. So I will be trying to go for an undercut here. So maybe even pit on lap 7. You know, the undercut is strong around Bahrain. We may be able to set ourselves up for a move on Perez. And this top 4 at the front, we're starting to pull away from the Mercedes in 5th. Perez has had a great exit. We are close though. We'll go for the outside. Box him out a little bit there. A beautiful move there. It's Ted Racing 2-3 now. In a straight line. Got to be careful of that. Do not want to get a time penalty. That's my first track extension warning. And if I'm going to get it, it will be on that corner. Look at the field spread though already.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Got to be careful with this undercut. If I pit too early, I'll get caught out in traffic. Struggling to actually use all my battery here.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
So this top 4, we are stretching our legs. And like we don't want to go for a move and slow each other down here, so We are doing a 2-stop. Alright, might actually go for Norris here. We are very close and we have the pace. Gonna jump to the inside on this occasion. Alright, clean overtake there, just what we needed to do. Perez is still in range of DRS on Norris. Verstappen struggling at the moment too. We've caught up so quickly there. So if we get the lead, maybe we won't go the undercut. Verstappen will have to think about defending here. Actually let off the accelerator early. Not as close as Verstappen as I was to Norris, but he won't have DRS to defend on. This is going to end up being quite an easy overtake. I think, well, Perez hasn't pitted, but I think Gasly might have, and we've gone deep. Let's see if we can stretch the legs. Do we pit? If we see Verstappen pit, we will jump in. Oh, he's going for a move on me. Into the double left-hander. We're side by side. We'll let him pass because then we can see if we need a pit. Gasly and Ricciardo pit. No, we're going to pit. Alright, here we go. We are going to match Verstappen here in the pit stop. He does not get held up by the Mercedes. Come on, Ted Racing, how are we going to go here? Can we jump him again? 1.8 second stop and we just come out behind him. Oof. That was an excellent stop there from the lad.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
No one coming up behind us.
If you cross over into the track.
Alright, oh not Button, that's my old teammate. Norris has pitted. And here they come out the pit lane now. Verstappen's going for a move on Alonso. Thought Alonso was going to try and get him back there. Defends heavily. And actually turns into me going into the braking zone. So Alonso defending hard there. Trying to make the car wide. We'll see how we go for timekeeping. Here we are. Verstappen defending. Try and get a better exit, but he gets a good exit though. He did have a very good exit, so this lap is not going to be the one. How's Ocon's defending there? Alright, here we go, we're tucking in. Verstappen still has the inside. We're going to have DRS and we make it work. That's for P2. Effective race lead. Yuki could be one stopping. Ooh, big moment there. Can Norris catch him?
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I'll check that on the next straight, Jeff. When is Snowder going to pit though? It is now. Perfect. So we do take the lead here, and having DRS is going to help me get away from Verstappen. So you keep out of DRS on Verstappen. Norris is catching him really fast too, so we might actually see Norris take P2 here. Now we need to think about where we're going to come out when we have to pit. If it's in traffic, it might not be worth pitting straight away. Alright, where am I going to come out? Come out P7, which is behind the Mercedes. So I think I'll be in front of all the people that have pitted late. We have almost a 2-second gap here to Verstappen too.
Box. We're coming in this lap.
Do we stay out one more lap or do we pit next lap? So here we go. Norris is having a crack around the outside of him into turn 1. So he's just gone around the outside of him to take that position. Beautiful work there from Lando Norris. Great driving there.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And so is Verstappen. So Verstappen's coming in. 2 seconds. So the fucking boys have been super quick. Are we going to come out in front of Gasly? No, we are not.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Now let's get into a rhythm on these medium tyres. Verstappen may be able to jump Ricciardo here, and not Ricciardo, Norris. And here we go, Norris is pitting.
Coming in for his stop.
So where's he going to come out in reference to Max Verstappen here? We won't have DRS on Gasly down the main straight, unfortunately. But Verstappen is also caught behind Ricciardo. That could be costly for him. As out comes Norris now. Is Norris going to get him? And he does, and Verstappen and Ricciardo are battling hard. So Norris makes the move, so Verstappen has been held up by Ricciardo on his outlap. And Norris has jumped him with the overcut. And yeah, this new line I'm trying out here is good. And he's pitting anyway, so even better. Zero risk. Alright, now let's just pull out a gap. Tsunoda on the hards. True, and he's in P5. He's got a bit of a lead on the two Mercedes. So we could get that P5 here. So we know Tsunoda can defend for his life too. But those Mercedes on fresh mediums falling behind. And it's almost like real life here with Ferrari, Red Bull. So we're almost like the Ferrari. Red Bull's there and the Mercedes have fallen off the pace. So alright guys, and this may be, today and tomorrow may be the final My Team races on this old PC. Remember, I do have that new PC and it is not far off. So I was kind of hoping it would come today. That's not going to happen. Hopefully it comes in tomorrow. And then the stream quality will be 1080p for the next stream. Exciting times ahead. As we watch the replay. Well, I wish I could say the first time, but it will be the second time this race. Because I did have to pit after I overlapped him. So now it's time to start thinking about looking after these back tyres and upshifting early. As we start lap 23. So you're going to see me upshifting early now and out of all these corners. Just to make sure I can preserve these rears. They want any moments here or I'll slide and spin. As you can see, early up to 5th there. I do have a 3-second buffer, so I can afford to just go a little slower out of corners. Alright, lap 24 now. Let's keep on pushing. Now me and Norris are getting away from Verstappen here.
Yellow flag.
Got a yellow. It's for the car. The road is a Haas. Oh man, I thought that was going to be my teammate, and they've just spun. So it's Mazepin has just spun there.
Clear.
Lap 24. So after the race, we'll go have a look at that. So we'll start saving a little bit of battery here. So on the last lap, we can smash and maybe go for a fastest lap. And I'm prone to spinning on the exit of the final corner, so I'm also going a bit easier there as well. Made a mistake there, had a big lock. Oh no! The new engine. The new engine. What is that? We've got the Honda engine. Blew up. First race with the Honda. Red Bull master plan. Bro.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Bro. Oh, man. Why? Oh. We had that race in the back. Oh.
Fantastic team effort
At least Lando gets the win. Fuck. That could have been a 1-2, the first ever 1-2 for Ted Racing.
But they certainly stood out to the drive with tons of
25 points down the drain.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only
Mechanical issues have burdened me once again. 4 times last season. That's the reason we got rid of the Merc, because we had as a team we had 6 engine failures last season. That's why we got rid of the Merc, and we start the season with a mechanical failure.
Lando Norris.
So we'll have a look at the standings here. Obviously Lando Norris, Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen get your top 3, followed by the 2 Mercs, again getting lucky with some extra points there. The AlphaTauris followed by the Alpine. So Alpine had double points finish there. Daniel Ricciardo squeezes into the points because of my retirement. Carlos Sainz and Leclerc P11 and 12 respectively. Jack Aitken in his first race gets P13. Good showing for him. Made 2 positions in the race. George Russell in the Williams P14 going down to there. Robert Schwartzman last in his first race of Formula 1. I forgot to look at the constructors. Obviously, constructors standings. We only trail by 9, but that one hurts. We should have a comfortable lead right now, and we don't. But this is going to be my version of the highlights. We don't get a highlights package by the game. You can see we got a lot of wheel spin off the line there. Was not able to manage the amount of power we have in this car. We just defend to the inside, take it nice and easy. Don't want to have any damage on the front wing. Pierre Gasly drops down to P6. So Robert Schwartzman in his first race of Formula 1, starting P21 here. Here we go. So look at the start Schwartzman's had. What a start from Robert Schwartzman. Oh my god, and then he rear ends Esteban Ocon. That is why there was a virtual safety car. So Robert Schwartzman came in hot. So we're going to go around the outside of Perez. Beautiful overtake. Nice and clean, give him the space, no contact at all. And then we're going to squeeze him out there on the exit. Here we go. Up the inside of my teammate. Beautiful overtake there. That is for P2 in the race. Oh, here we go, better camera angle. We just go around the outside of Verstappen in a straight line. Not even worried. Alright, and then we just throw it into the inside here. We got the pace, we got the fresh tyres. And away through we go. So Ocon behind us this time. And we have to go right down to the inside there. Park it on the apex. And for the second time in this race, we pass Max Verstappen. Lap 26, guys. And then this is where we pretty much get all the smoke starts pluming out. Roughly around here. There it is. So, massive blowout of the engine, unfortunately. What a horrible start to the season for us. Absolutely horrible. But unfortunately, that is the way Formula 1 goes sometimes. It is a heartbreaking sport. Absolutely heartbreaking. And then we just pull off to the side there. Jeff, there we go. Oh, let's see what Claire has to say. Are we going to get Claire?